Now Lester's 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Baez over to his left. One down. Next up for the Stros, George Springer. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. One out, nobody on. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a hit. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's set, and the pitch. Lifted in the air to right field. Hayward on the run. He makes the running play. 2 down. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Carlos Correa. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Now this is cut and thrown to first. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Evan Gattis now standing in. His past history against John Lester, he's gone 3 for 6. Springer at third, Correa at second with 2 gone. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
High and deep to right center. Happ on the move. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. And he's in there with a 2-run triple. Digging in the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. And Houston looking for more here in just the opening frame of the game. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here comes the first pitch. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play. The next Cub up, Anthony Rizzo, trying to get him started again following the double play. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Marisnick. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Now to the plate is the Astros pitcher, Dallas Keuchel. A matchup with John Lester now to lead off the inning. A high fastball is in there.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first down. So striding forward now, Jake Marisnick, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. This ball will be chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Count remains at 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded back up the middle. Russell has it. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. Marisnick stands at first with 1 out. And there's ball one. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Striding in once again, Jose Altuve. He's flied out leading off the ball game. Pitch outside, the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Now the 1-1 pitch. Count is 1-2 now.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the run will score from second as now it's a 3-0 game. And they are going to let him come all the way around to score. And that is pure charity right there. First offering on its way. Right over the middle, knee high. Springer is certainly known in part for power at the plate, in particular in these types of matchups against a left-hander on the mound.
Yeah, because he knows that lefty can't get inside on him. What a comforting feeling you know it is as a hitter when that pitcher has nowhere to go on the inner half of the plate.
The 0-2 once more. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Digging in for his second at-bat, Alex Bregman flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. I'm set with the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Baez has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Wilson Contreras. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Slider swung on and grounded toward short. And that's the second out. Here's Addison Russell trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Russell behind 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Correa. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. Russell's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Ready for another chance? Evan Gattis, 1 for 1 with 2 RBIs as he drove in a pair with a triple in his first trip. No balls and a strike to count. Check his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. One out, nobody on. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. And there are 2 away now. Ready now, Marwin Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Drilled to the right side. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Digging in to try it again, Dallas Keuchel. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
Ground ball right side. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him in the... Now at the plate, Jason Hayward, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sliders in for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Springer has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. So in now for Chicago, Javier Baez. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And now pitch on the way. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in. And still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Javier Baez becomes out number 2 this inning.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's Jake Marisnick. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Sinker stayed high, but called for a strike.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. And he struck him out. Derek Fisher the next to bat.
Now batting, left fielder, Derek.
Here comes the first pitch. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away, as that just about got him.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
1-2. And he fouls this one off. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now Lester's 0-1. Line drive to center field. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. And the inning extended for George Springer to bat next. Here's George Springer. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Altuve leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. He's running. The 1-2. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Happ has it in his tracks. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Stepping in, Ian Happ. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Center fielder, Ian.
First pitch on its way. And that misses, ball 1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, When you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. The 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. On the move is Springer, but this will land foul shy of the wall. Now another 1-2. Swing and a little tapper. That ball's foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So digging in now, Chris Bryant.
The batter, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Bregman gloves it. And there's out number 2. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Marisnick is under it. And that retires the side. Digging in once again, Alex Bregman. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. And Lester back to work as this is swung on and missed for the first strike. Just got a piece up the line. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Striding in for Houston, Carlos Correa. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He swings and misses. Throw down. And he is in there. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Bregman on at first. Nobody out. Pitch out. Nothing doing. They'll try it again from first. A pitch out. The throw. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. They slap the tag on him, and he is out at second base. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And that last pitch was number 74 for Lester in this one. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single. Evan Gaddis now standing in. He's 1 for 2 in this one from the stretch. And there he goes towards second. Fastball right back to the mound. Only play will be to first, so with the runner in motion, they stay out of the double play. And now they're going to tag the runner from first out, as he was for some reason. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He popped out in his first trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies. Settling in now, Ben Zobrist. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Right side. There is Altuve. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard hit at third. Bregman fields it cleanly. Here's Jason Hayward now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there. Now the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Ready with the 0-1. Missed with a slider. Hayward, or often just J-Hay. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Lifted the other way to left center. Marisnick is under it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And there's a first step in the comeback. The sac fly makes this a 4-1 ball game.
Second baseman, number 9.
Here's the first pitch to him. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Russell at second with 2 down. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's...
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
First baseman, number 9.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. Popped him up. Contreras is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in once again, Dallas Keuchel. He bats here with a 3-run lead in inning number 6. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Pulled toward right center field. And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2. Here's Jake Marisnick, 0-for-2 with the runs scored so far. Here's a high pop-up. Rizzo waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Ready for another chance, John Lester. He'll look to get things going here in the Cubs half of the 6th.
John Lester.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. John Lester sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here, but also the offense is obviously not picking anything up to it.
And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Third baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Derek Fisher. And he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Short, hit hard. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that, and if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Heading out towards shallow right. Hayward waits on it. 2 down. Digging in to try it again, Alex Bregman. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw. Ready once again, Anthony Rizzo. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
lifted into the air to shallow center. Correa onto the grass. He's there and records the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Wilson Contreras popped out and singled in his 2 trips to the plate. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Fisher's under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Keuchel into his motion. First pitch on its way. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Gonzalez has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Carlos Correa now. He's 2 for 3. Thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit to first. Rizzo is there. The tag, and he is out. Striding in once again, Evan Gattis. He was a double play victim last time around. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Baez over to his right. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Now the first pitch here from Lester. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. Lester's 2-0 home. To the right side, but foul, and he'll try it again. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Ready for another shot now. Addison Russell, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Altuve has it. Throw on to first. In time, 1 away. Here's Jason Hayward now. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. Hit back up the middle. Played on the backhand. And quickly there are 2 away. Here's Javier Baez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. Keuchel sets his sights. 1-1 on its way. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. 1 run, 2 hits, and 2 errors for the Cubs to this point in the contest. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Next up for the Stros, Dallas Keuchel, and an opportunity here for a 4th. Plate appearance here this afternoon, and you have to say,
for Houston, number 22, Josh Reddick.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Reddick is retired, and there's 1 away. Here's Jake Marisnick. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Striding in for Houston, Derek Fisher. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
Hey, I don't blame him for fouling that one away. His eyes lit up right there. He did not expect a changeup up in the zone with 2 strikes. Got to regroup.
Now a shot toward the gap in left center. He takes the turn and heads for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. The relay, and he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. Brad Peacock comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning. So here now, Albert Almora will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the 9th. And they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He was a ground out victim last time up. High pop-up. Altuve is there for it. 2 gone. Here's Chris Bryant now, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what is he doing? He shows up, Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Behind 0-2 now. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Gaddis finds it on to first, and that's your ball game. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he ended up handing things off to his bullpen buddies in the ninth, but still, 8 strong innings from him really showed a lot in this one.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros. 4 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Cubs, 1 run on 2 hits. 2 errors. They left just 1 man on base. The winning pitcher is Dallas Keuchel. The loss goes to John Lefty. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 45 minutes.
and welcome to Houston. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. He'll get us started in this one. Under the lights. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And flirting with danger on a changeup that missed high for a ball. His line against Justin Verlander. He has an even 10 hits in 29 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Marisnick is under it. 2 gone. Digging in, the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. And he comes in following a year in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger for third baseman. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Edwin Encarnacion now. His line against Justin Verlander. He's totaled 4 hits in 35 ABs. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. And a dive, but he's back. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a slider. Ramirez, the runner at first with 2 gone. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Oh, he's got that beautiful 12-6 curveball, doesn't he? It's part of what makes him as good as he is, and he has a lot of confidence in it. He'll even throw it behind an account at times.
Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now. And he'll get back in safely. The 2-2 pitch. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1.
Second baseman, Jose.
And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. The 0-2 once more. Bounced slowly back toward the mound. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch outside, the throw. The 1-0 delivery. Runner goes for third. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. high fastball. He's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor him.
He throws him on the breaking ball that time. George Springer is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. Throw goes over to third, and he's called out on a close play at third. The 1-1 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's gone 2 for 6. And he fouls this one off.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interesting.
And we'll have to leave it there as this. Here's Yonder Alonso as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Swing and a little blooper to center. Here comes Marisnick. He can't get to it. This one's down. Coming to the plate now, Lonnie Chisenhall. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. The 0-1 delivery. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
2 balls and a strike to count, and he'll dive back in. Alonso aboard here at first with nobody out. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2. 3-2 pitch. Runner goes for second. Taken for strike 3. The throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. His line against Justin Verlander, he's just 2 for 12. He's taken him deep once. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. Digging in now, Roberto Perez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 1 out and a runner on second base. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this. Get the boys in the dugout and regroup a little bit. 1 run is not going to kill you.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Roberto Perez goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. The 1-0. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. It's 1-2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter.
Leading off for the Astros, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
First pitch on its way. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and Missed. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
And there's one down now. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Hit hard to the right side. Alonso is there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Digging in the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. A swing and a miss at a ball down. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire. Digging in to try it again, Francisco Lindor. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. Back to work now is Verlander as the first pitch of the inning is swung on and missed for strike 1. Way in front of a great slider that time. Lindor is truly an elite level defender, which is a big deal given the position he plays in the middle infield. Defensive metrics have become a bigger and bigger part of evaluating players, of course, and he's consistently among the leaders in these newer categories at his position.
Yeah, you can tell his pitching staff absolutely loves him. First step quickness, soft hands, an absolute cannon for an arm. This guy fits the bill defensively.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Riding in once again, Jose Ramirez. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. Skied into straightaway right. Springer has a read on it. And the inning is over. Evan Gattis now standing in. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He has a 3 for 12 line.
Evan Gattis.
The windup and the 0-1. Sliders in for a strike.
Hey guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
Heading out towards shallow right. Chisenhall has it in his tracks. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Next up for the Stros, Derek Fisher, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Edwin Encarnacion, as we begin the top of the 4th. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Encarnacion, a veteran at 35 years of age, is a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this, you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed. He's had an amazing career.
Sent on the ground out to second. Altuve fields it cleanly. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. In now for Cleveland, Lonnie Chisenhall. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
He'll try again, 1-2. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. Fouled off. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Second baseman.
To short. Lindor scoops it up, and that's out number 1. Here's George Springer. First time up, he went down looking.
George Springer.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Oh, and he's going to get rung up on a curveball, and that looked like a questionable strike at best. 2 away. Kluber sets his sights. Here comes the first pitch. Very weakly on the ground. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the. Digging in for his second at-bat, Tyler Naquin looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. And there's a fastball from Verlander to jump ahead, 0-1. 0-1, here's the pitch. Popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Ready for another chance? Roberto Perez, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Striding in for the Indians, Bradley Zimmer. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
And that is down as that could be 2 bases. The throw home. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Francisco Lindor. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smart.
And not in time as the run scores. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strike. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Carlos Correa. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And he is out on the tag.
Now batting.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Naquin racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
First baseman.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now.
Marwin.
First pitch on its way.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get something.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Jason Kipnis.
Back up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th. Digging in once again, Jose Ramirez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
And he'll dive back in safely. Kipnis gets his lead at first, nobody out. Lifted the other way to left center. Correa is calling for it. 1 away. Ready once again, Edwin Encarnacion. He went down on strikes last time up. Missed with a slider. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Ready for another shot now. Yonder Alonso. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Well, the Indians have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
In there at the letters, 1 and 2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a ball line softly here toward the right side. Foul.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Verlander starting to run up his pitch count. He's at 75 thus far.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Fouled away. The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the... Striding in for Houston, Evan Gattis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Evan
And it's fouled away. Now the 0-1. Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground to third. And that's the second out. Derek Fisher the next to bat. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Fisher.
Popped him up. Ramirez shading to his right. And that's the third out. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marisnick is after it. Makes the play, 1 away. Digging in and looking for more, Roberto Perez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
He's not going to be happy with the execution of that pitch at all. I wouldn't be shocked if it's time for the catcher to go out and talk to him. Get him to bend his back and drive the ball down in the zone a little bit more.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Pulled toward right center field. Springer has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
And there's 1 away. Here's George Springer.
Right fielder, number 4.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. He had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. Striding in once again, Alex Bregman, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
4-1. Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Lofted in the air out to right field. And that's in there. Base hit. The 2-out hit means Carlos Correa will bat this inning. Digging in to try it again, Carlos Correa. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Runners going. Into the corner and slicing foul. Kluber pauses. Here's the 0-1. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. It's going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Bregman stands at second with 2 gone. And the runner's breaking for third. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ballgame, and the inning is over. So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Francisco Lindor. He'll start us off in the 8th. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Altuve at second. Scooped up. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Ready for another shot now, Jason Kipnis. He singled his last time up. Skied into straightaway right. Springer giving chase. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Ready for another chance, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016. Just absolutely.
The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Fisher is in pursuit, but this will land untouched.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
That's the first. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Stepping in is Josh Reddick.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Striding in for Houston, Marwin Gonzalez. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. Now a cutter down around his shoe tops as he hops out of the way.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Evan Gattis now standing in. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. And Chisenhall will make the catch, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Edwin Encarnacion. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Brad Peacock enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. 2-2. Here it is. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Now another 2-2. Drilled on the ground to short. Correa ranges to his left. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Digging in once again, Yonder Alonso. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Way out in front. Here's the 0-2. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. Head-to-head matchups with Brad Peacock. He's 1 for 4. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Popped him up. Gonzalez is under it. And the inning is over. Here's Jake Marisnick. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Andrew Miller is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Number 24, Andrew Miller.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Smoke toward the hole. Kipnis is there. And a spin throw gets him at first. A fine play there for the first out.
How about it?
Ready once again, Derek Fisher. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And that pitch catches the inside corner. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Chisenhall going back on it. Gone! Next up for the Stros, Jose Altuve. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Jose Altuve.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Popped up, back behind second. Kipnis has a play, 2 gone. At the plate, George Springer, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. Here's a high pop-up. Perez is there. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
When you go out there and punch out 11 hitters and you put your team in a great position to win a ball game, you deserve all of the recognition that comes your way.
Final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Cleveland Indians. 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Astros, 1 run on 3 hits. No errors. They left 1 man on base. The winning pitcher is Corey Kluber. Credit the save to Andrew Miller. The loss goes to Justin Verlander. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 44 minutes. A reminder that post-game Metro Light Rail trains can be picked up at Main Street Square, just 6 blocks from Minute Maid Park between Walker and Dallas.